Good day, everyone. Welcome to Virtual Concert Halls. We are an independent broadcasting platform for musicians, music managers, music educators, and music lovers. And I'm Anna Uspinskaya. I'll be the host of this very short peek preview program and introduction. We're dedicated to streaming live performances and panel discussions. We connect musicians with their audience and with each other. Our guests join our programs from their own locations around the world. They bring and share their musical gifts, their expertise, their personalities, their dreams. Today is a very special announcement. We introduce a short peek preview for you. It's a sort of a teaser for the upcoming concert by Lehner String Quartet, members of the Kennedy Center Orchestras, which we'll be presenting together with Vox Novas on Saturday, March 8th. On Saturday, March 6th at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Please mark the time. It's right there. All mistakes corrected. March 6th on Saturday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The Lehner Quartet is actually in the process of hard work at rehearsing the works which are going to be presented at that concert. And today we have short snippets of yesterday's rehearsal. We kind of took our cameras and got behind our backs and stole a few short snippets of each of the pieces, each of the 5 quartets, which will be presented on Saturday. And I also have a very special guest. Today I would like to welcome Robert Voisey. He's the director of Vox Novas Company, located in New York.
Hi, Anna.
Welcome, Robert. Hi. Good to see you.
Good to see you. How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
Doing well.
Robert, I want to ask you, first of all, how this program came to be. And I understand there is a complicated selecting process and the whole process of selecting the works and which ones are going to be presented. Just tell us a few words about it.
Sure. So, first of all, I'm the founder and director of Vox Novas, and I'm a composer, and I specifically look to promote and present contemporary music by new composers, and and that entire field. With the current climate that's happening in today's, real life thing, musicians sort of need a platform and a place to play. So what we decided to do is get together with the Lehner Quartet and put out a call for composers who would be interested in producing and presenting their own string quartets, and using the virtual concert halls as sort of a platform to get it recorded and for people to hear it live, to get that sort of missing feeling that we are by not going to concert halls. So we put together a call that went out onto New Music Engine, and we disseminated it through Composer's site and so forth. And we got submissions from around the world. And we have a small panel that kind of like reviews the works, and then we give it out to the string quartet, who takes another glance at it, and then we decide what would be the best works to play. We pick the people, and then we write out to them and see if they're still willing and ready to go, and then we start to make all it happen, rehearsing and all the production work that's necessary.
So there's some special requirements and some specific guidances, right? So if the composers are interested in participating in the project like that, where do they find the information?
Oh, well, right now they can find it on the Vox Nova site. We also list it, in general, we list all our calls on Composer's site. And right now it's being launched on New Music Engine, so you can go there and see the calls too. We're intending to do another call right after this concert. So if you're interested in producing your own string quartet, take a look at the guidelines and see if this is for you.
And those are mostly recently written works, or just very recently? compositions, right?
The yes, it's for contemporary composers. I would say all of these works that we're doing for March 6th are within the last couple of years. So they don't need to be written specifically for this quartet and for this performance. They can be a string quartet that you've had that you're just looking to get played.
Okay, great. And who are the composers for this Saturday?
So we have Tatiana Makova, Miguel Heatwole, Kevin Pang, Ken Paoli, and William Toutant.
All right. Well, that sounds like names from all over the world. Can you please tell me where they're from?
They are. We from United Kingdom, Hong Kong, Australia, and then we have California and Illinois. So a big smattering from all over.
That's very interesting. And the composers will actually be able to communicate with the quartet during the preparations, during the rehearsals, and after the performances, after the concert, right?
Exactly. So, yeah, well, we had like a kind of a pre-rehearsal just to warm everybody up, and you'll be seeing a little bit of that in a minute. But we have 2 rehearsals that are coming up that the composers will be attending and being kind of a part of and listening to, their works getting rehearsed. So that's kind of part of the process before the concert happens.
So they'll have an opportunity to get feedback from the quartet and also to suggest to the quartet certain interpretational what they're looking for.
That's right. That's exactly
that's
right.
Really cool.
Yeah. So it'll be like they can attend the rehearsal themselves. They will be virtually.
That's right. And that's much cheaper than actually flying across the world and attending.
Absolutely.
Just to have some internet available, right? Okay, what is the first quartet we're going to... I really want to get behind the scenes and see the little bit of those rehearsals, what it's going to sound like.
Absolutely. The first piece is by Tatiana Makova. She's originally a Czech who's now living in London. Her piece is called String Quartet in Modo Lirico. And let's hear a little bit.
Yeah, let's hear a little bit of it. Wow, that's a first reading. That's some quartet.
Isn't it? They're great.
Oh, they are awesome. Okay, well, tell us about the next one.
Sure. The next piece is by Miguel Heatwole. He is from Australia, and this is going to be an excerpt of his piece called Reef Dive.
That's a beautiful piece.
Yeah.
Very melancholic.
These pieces are really, really lovely. And, let me also say this to the audience. I know we said these were pre-recorded. You might have noticed the Christmas tree in the background. It wasn't pre-recorded from Christmas.
No.
The quartet has a tradition that because of COVID and everything that's going on, they're keeping their tree up until they can fulfill their holiday duties.
That's right. Until everyone gets vaccinated, right?
That's right. And then the tree can come down. Maybe the tree gets vaccinated too.
Yeah, if it gets cold, it gets a dose, it'll get vaccinated, I'm sure. And just a few words about the musicians of the Lehner Quartet.
Yes. So they are a great quartet, and you know what? Why don't we listen to the next piece, and I'll get their information up on the screen for you.
Okay.
So the next piece is Kevin Pang by and he's from Hong Kong, and his piece is La Serenata.
Let's hear it. That's a gorgeous piece and some real playing. Who are the players?
Okay, well, first, I got caught off guard. That wasn't La Serenata. That was Consolation. That's the name of the title of that piece. The players are Natasha Bogachek from the National Symphony Orchestra, Zino Bogachek, and Philippe Chao, and Igor Zubkovsky. They're all from the Kennedy Center Opera House Orchestra.
Mm-hmm. And these are the two major orchestras at the Kennedy Center.
Yeah, exactly. All based, around D.C. So this is how they're together.
Exactly.
So they've been playing together for 4 years. Kind of an official quartet, but we're pulling them all together and making them official now.
Awesome. Do we have another piece prepared?
Yes, we do.
How many more?
We have 2 more pieces. And first,
Great.
two Americans we're gonna wrap it up with. The first is by Ken Ueno, String Quartet number 3.
Let's hear it. Ooh, that's quite a fugata. I can see they are all really, really focused on it. That's the first reading. Tough piece, let me tell you.
There's a lot more to come with that piece. It's going to be fun.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
And then let's wrap it up with our Californian, William Tutant, with Quarantine Quartet.
That must be very recent. Oh, that's so cool.
Right. Yeah, it's going to be exciting.
Pieces.
Me neither. It's going to be a fun Saturday.
That's going to be really, really exciting. And I hope everyone who watches this little peek preview gets as excited as us. This is a wonderful program coming up on Saturday, March 6th at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you're in a different time zone, don't ask me. I don't know which way to count, forward or back. I guess depending how you look at the globe.
And everybody should also realize, so we're going to be broadcasting out on all sorts of streaming platforms, YouTube, Vimeo, Facebook, and so forth. So come and listen to us live. Make sure to comment and chat. Who knows? You might get a couple answers here and there from us live too, right?
Absolutely, yeah. Please send us the questions, and the quartet members and the composers will be happy to answer the questions. And if you're not really that much into the contemporary music, take a big preview. Look at those pieces. They can be really inspiring, fun, and interesting, and all of those. And just remember for a moment, Beethoven was a contemporary composer at one point, and it took some learning, some knowing to learn to love his music. So yeah,
and audience feedback and the whole works. I mean, that's how we all get better, right?
Absolutely, yeah. And the first step towards learning whether you like this music or not is just to give it a chance, give it some of your attention. So, Robert, it was so lovely to have you. Thank you so much for hopping in to introduce this program. I'm really excited. And thank you, Virtual Concert Hall's producers and everyone who makes this possible to present these wonderful works to our audience.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's a great pleasure. See you all on Saturday. Bye.